Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly forecast. This is your reading for the week ahead, June 27th through July the 3rd, 2022. For all Gemini suns, moons, risings, Gemini's on the house cusp. If you have your sun in the 3rd house or Venus in Gemini, you can watch this reading. Please keep in mind these are general forecasts. They may not resonate with you specifically. As I always say, for the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, please do come get a personal private tarot reading from either me or your favorite tarot reader out there. For your forecast this week, Gemini, we are using Disney, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot Deck and Guidebook. This publisher here is Insight Editions. You can visit them at www.insighteditions.com. For clarification today, we are using the Gilded Reverie Lenormand Expanded Edition. I believe this is a Sarah Marchetti deck. If you want more information, there's a little QR code there. You might be able to get more information. Just scan the QR code in, take a screenshot of that, and you can find the guidebook there and everything like that. For Oracle messages today, we are using the Threads of Fate Oracle Shadow Edition. There's a little QR code. You can scan that in for more information. The publisher here is Blair, well, it doesn't say, it just says at the Threads of Fate here. Yeah, visit www.threadsoffate.com. Blair Porter and Britt June are the designers of this deck. All right, once again, it's the Threads of Fate Shadow Edition Oracle. Okay. Gemini, let's see what's coming down the pipeline for you this week. Spirit, give me 6 cards for Gemini's week ahead. 6 cards for Gemini's week ahead. What do they need to know? What are the most important messages and energies you want to share with my Gemini collective? Personal reading information is also down below, guys. So if you do want to book a personal private tarot reading with me, you can do that. Just check for my website and scheduling page down below in the description box below this video, also up in the right hand corner. I have to mention it at the beginning of the reading because not everyone will make it to the end of the reading. And you know, if you want to help support a tarot reader, one of the best ways to do that is just to book a reading with them, especially if you resonate with their my forecasts, then that's a pretty good sign that I might be a good fit for you. But no pressure. Show me what does Gemini see this reading. What does that mean for them for the week ahead, June? What is something Gemini has learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember this week? A challenge they may be facing. A lesson they are learning now. And a gift they will receive. Okay. Let's see, Gemini, what's going on with you this week? All right, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Presents. He did come up reversed. Sorry, Knight of Presents. Someone is stuck second guessing a decision they made here. Someone is feeling regret over something they did. Someone is possibly very stuck on something here, stuck on you or you're stuck on them. 5 of Needles reversed. Aquarius's energy is here. Well, resolutions and apologies were on the table, here. No one wants to be the first to apologize, but someone is not moving on. This could be someone that has a crush on you. They're afraid to admit that they were wrong. They would rather you do it first, is kind of how I'm feeling. Or someone here is second guessing something that they did to you in the past here. Could be an ex here. All right, let's see. Gemini, how you see yourself today? We have the Devil. Mr. Oogie Boogie Man is here. So what you doing, Gemini? You up to your devilish ways? You could be addicted here. You could be obsessed with someone. You could be doing something that you know is not good for you, but you're doing it anyway because it feels good. A addictions, obsessions, codependency. Something here you're doing is toxic. Okay. What is the theme for your week ahead? The Two of Needles, Libra. Someone here is refusing to acknowledge their emotional truth in a situation. There is a decision that needs to be made, but someone is refusing to come off the fence about something here. There seems to be some kind of a stalemate going on. You may know that something that you're doing is wrong, but you are deciding not to do anything about it. So there's some sort of complacency going on here is what I'm feeling, or someone is doing this to you. You could also be locked into some kind of a stalemate with someone. This could be a court decision or a legal situation. I feel like no one is budging here. This could be something very karmic as well. What happened in your past? The Hierophant. Taurus, a lesson you learned in your past was the Hierophant. Okay. What am I getting off this energy? Well, so the Hierophant is kind of one of those people that, here we have the mayor of Halloween Town, okay? What a guy he is. Yeah, he's got his megaphone here. So I'm getting here, this is someone that believes that they are in a position of authority and they have the right and they ought to do. Hello, Gemini. We are going to have to pick up here where we left off. My camera just stopped recording, so I did lose the rest of the reading. So I'm going to just pick up where we left off here. Hopefully we can run through the reading relatively quickly from this point forward. So I do apologize, but already 6 minutes in here, and we did go through all the cards plus your oracle messages and clarification cards, etc. So I guess we were talking about the Hierophant here in your past. Basically, this is someone that doesn't take anyone else's advice. They kind of just have their blinders on. I was saying that they do what they think is right according to society. So they usually follow the traditions of society, the mores of society, whatever. But a bit stubborn and inflexible when it comes to taking others' opinions into consideration. This could be some sort of authority figure you're dealing with, a teacher, a spiritual guru, someone in the church, someone in a higher up organization or government official, or possibly, I'm hearing a lecturer. So maybe you feel like you were being lectured by someone, or maybe someone felt like they were being lectured by you. There was a lesson regarding this energy in your past. It's coming up again for you this week, not to forget. Okay. I'm hearing elected official as well. Such as, of course, a mayor, a governor, a senator, a congressperson, or someone in parliament, someone in government, someone of stature. There was teaching and learning going on here. Now, what is your challenge this week? The Four of Presents. Yeah, there's a challenge around boundaries this week. Also, this would be considered a container of some kind. So it could be like your private space. What's yours is yours. What's mine is mine. And what's yours is not mine. And what's mine is not yours. So there's some sort of definitive boundary line being drawn here. So this could have to do with a home or living situation, a room or a quartile or something like that, a subdivision. Okay, and I can't help but notice we have these little rats here that are getting into these presents. So maybe something was, you had set it aside for later, and there could be an issue with people coming in and invading your privacy, or you need a space for your thoughts to play out, for a quiet time, whatever. You just need your space. So what is the lesson you are learning now? Strength in reverse. So someone here is dealing with some compulsivity. They may have a hard time controlling their temper. This could be someone that lashes out a lot. This could be someone that struggles with issues with dominance and submission. There could be ugly hatred, fierce power struggles. Someone doesn't enjoy being the underdog is what I'm getting, or does not like being submissive. And so They could potentially take out their anger on you, or you could be taking your anger out on someone else here. We're not in control when strength is in reverse. So there's going to be a lesson this week regarding control and or the lack of it. Okay, someone could also be very controlling here. What is your gift? The 10 of Needles. I said this in your original reading that did not finish recording on my phone, but yeah, Geminis have been going through it. This is the second week where, well, how was last week's reading? I'm looking at it now. Yeah, you guys have been going through it. So with the gift you will receive, there's going to be a painful ending here. Something is not going to end well. So you can plan for that. Also, someone here may end up, receiving a painful blow to their ego. This could be some sort of ego death. I'm also getting here, someone may be undergoing surgery, the knife, for example, or getting some sort of tattoo here. But I feel like other than that, this is a lot of painful words here being thrown at someone, like a lot of jabs. Okay, so when I went and clarified the cards with the Reverie Lenormand cards for the 4 presents, we did get the stork, the stars, and the mountain. So there's some kind of a transformation happening here this week, and you're being guided in a specific direction here. Your optimism, your hope, your faith, astrology, all of these sort of stars are pointing you in a direction. And now this is the hard part. I'm kind of feeling like you're being led down a cul-de-sac here because we have the mountain. So there's a block coming your way. And I was kind of feeling this could be like Saturn's energy, if I had to guess what planetary body, but yeah, with the stork and the stars and the mountain, the 4 of Presents actually talks about, something being contained in a box, or there is something here with boundaries. And then we see this transformation happening, which is leading us towards, maybe this is like our north node here. We're going in a specific direction. We're being guided towards a block here. So something has to stop. Something is going to end. It feels like this is organic, though, in a challenge position. It feels like this is like a natural block that's being presented to you to let you know that you cannot go any further down the path you're on. Or this is the person you're dealing with, possibly a Capricorn. And then when I clarified the 10 of Needles, you did have the clouds here, the scythe, and the rider. So with the clouds, the scythe, and a rider, we definitely do see something being cut out. The scythe indicates a swift ending. And the clouds here indicate some confusion or murkiness around the swift ending. And the rider, it can indicate a visitor, traveling, a traveling situation, or someone coming in here pretty quickly. So I'm wondering if this is a situation that's ending regarding a trip, a traveler, a guest, or someone that's visiting. Like someone's trip could be cut short, for example, or someone's journey might be cut short and there might be some confusion as to why that's happening. But once again, I feel like you're kind of being led towards this ending here, which may not be entirely understood or comfortable, but I do feel like it's kind of almost like fated to occur here. Your advice for the week is withdraw, right? So I did go ahead and read that card during your reading. So I'll go and read it again for you. It was actually a pretty interesting message. And I did find that it resonated and tied in. Of course, you may not feel like it does. But, yeah. So let's pick it up here. Withdraw. This card is reflective of the winter season, the time of stillness, death, and collecting our resources. It calls for a retreat of sorts. While our culture values productivity, doing, acting, and pushing forward, Spirit Spirit is asking you to take a break and to relax. Go within yourself, find stillness, gather your strength for what is to come. We often find the solutions we need when we step away from all that we are doing and allow ourselves to unfold. And the fox here teaches us how to find balance between being social and solitary. While foxes may spend some time within a pack, for the most part, they are solitary creatures that hunt alone and then retreat each day to their den or hollow. The fox teaches us how to be comfortable alone, no matter where we are or what we are doing. Call upon fox if you struggle with feeling at ease in your own company. And then it says yew. The yew has many incredible techniques that it uses to guarantee its longevity. Among them is the process where the branches grow eternal roots, so that even though the main trunk may die, a new tree connected to the original is already growing. Another process it uses is that when the branches reach the ground, they embed themselves and become roots that lead to the formation of a separate tree. The yew teaches us that to go within always brings a rebirth, and that doing so regularly is a key to our personal development. You can call upon yew as an ally if you need support in creating a container for your personal hibernation. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Gemini. I think that's pretty straightforward, actually. And you need a container for your hibernation. You need a time to rest. There's a time for play, time for rest. And you may need some more solitary time. Maybe you are afraid of being alone. Many people are. However, this is vital to your regeneration, your rejuvenation process. And it's important that you do have a container to spend time and maybe away from the distractions of the world. I mean, obviously, if you have children and family around constantly, it's going to be hard to carve out that space, but they're asking you to find a place to retire where you can feel safe to be able to go through this alone time and not feel any kind of pressure or strain on your soul while doing so. So this is what I have for you, Gemini. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed your weekly forecast. I will see you guys back next week. Take care.